which you need to know, which you need to set. So first is a goal. There should be a goal of your story, as the goal of a speech. What could be a goal of a story? What?
Delivering a certain message.
Okay, message is the second. Yeah, right. Yes, sure. How would you know? I would ask differently. How would you formulate a goal? How would you formulate your goal?
I need to know where I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
What do I want?
Okay, I need to know where I
Then
need.
I know the goal.
Okay, if you're, for instance, imagine you have a story, and I will ask you, what's the goal of your story? Any story, just have in mind. So, what would you answer me?
If I would sell a house, maybe.
So I want to sell a house.
Yeah, maybe I should think about to present the house. I need to know the goal.
Okay.
And then I start to figure out the strategy behind the story.
Thank you. Yannick?
I would rather say as in a purpose, so as in Toastmaster speeches, after this story, or whatever, listeners should be able to train in the gym, for example, once a week or 10 minutes a week.
Thank you. I saw another hand over there.
I think what kind of value you want to deliver to the audience in this story.
Also great. So you have my own desires, what I need the audience to do, what values I convey, and another hand over there.
To persuade or to inspire people.
So I want to persuade, inspire people. Okay. So actually, I could say that to my Yannick was closer to my understanding, and not only my understanding. So you formulate their goal like this. After my presentation, after my story, I want the people to. What should they do? So I want the people. Train in the gym, or change their mindset, buy my product, buy my house, if I want to sell the house, understand my values, or share my values. And there are two levels. So one level is, and it's our usual goal in our everyday life as speakers. We think, okay, I will come and I will deliver the speech, and I will get the interest. So they will be interested, they will be informed. It's one level. And then the second level is this one, what the people will do after their presentation. And you always should aim to the second level. And that guarantees that the first level will be achieved. And if you're only on the first level, so it's not even 100% guarantee that people will be informed. They will be interested. So just think what you want them to do. And then they will be for sure informed, because you will be delivering your story in such a way so that they will understand and they will at least be informed. They will be interested and then they will act upon it. Second, as you said, what's your name? IBK. I know this name. Yeah, nice name. So the message. Your story has a message, and in the story it's called, help me not to make a mistake in the stress, moral, right? Stress. Yeah? Because there's the word moral. So there are two variants. Moral. So in your story it's moral. So it's basically the information. It's the thing you want to convey, and you can do it either ways. You can just say that it's very good to go to the gym. Please join me, go to the gym. But you can tell a story, and then in the end you'll show their advantages of going to the gym. And then you pronounce your moral. It's better, I advise you to pronounce it, so that people will really, so they understand it already, at least subconsciously, they understood your moral. But not every person will then get it consciously, and then you just help them understand. Okay, and then you can also bring your rational arguments. So story, then you have the message, and then you bring rational arguments so that the rational brain will be also happy and will agree with the emotional brain. And the third thing is the structure. So I have to hurry up because I want you to work. So the structure was described in ancient Greece by Aristotle, and nothing has changed since that time. Every novel, every film, Hollywood films, they really stick to the structure. So it is sometimes some people call it 3 steps structure, or 6 or 5. So actually, it's I like when it's shown on this line, and there are 3 main parts. And you can tell me which parts are they? They are the same as in the speeches. This is introduction. Then there is body, okay, main part, body, and conclusion. And then here, the borders are very, very important parts of the story, although they take not so much time as the introduction, the body and conclusion. So this one, I will call it a problem or a conflict. Here you describe the world, the hero's world, the normal state. And then something happens. And then the action starts, and it may be several problems, one after another. So it depends on the time you have for your speech. It depends if you are writing a novel or you're delivering a 7-minute speech. So it depends how many collisions you will have here. And here, you also should know what happens on this point. Here is climax. So when you just close to the solution and it happens, and then you come to the conclusion, and for the story, there will be a moral. I will give you also how to, now we go, so this is the structure. And you also can use the special way of conveying the story. And there is a six-step Pixar system, which starts like once upon a time. There was a hero. So I will put that not too mixed up. Yeah, in English. Once upon a time there was a hero. This is the first step. The second step is, and every day, and it's still the introduction, every day he did something. So once upon a time, here we introduce a hero, and here is, and every day he would do something. And one day, here comes the problem, the conflict. And one day, and then something happens and he has to act. And because of that, so you just can use the words when you tell the story. And we'll train it now. Number 5, and there can be several because of that. Then he will do this and this and that. And ever since, here's the change. So when he found the solution, so the world has changed, and it's crucial. So there is the world of the hero is changing. The hero is changing. If you tell a story, there should be a change in the end. If there is no change, there is no story. So, and since that time, and 6 is, of course, moral. You just pronounce, and the moral of the story is, and I will need 6 volunteers here on the stage to practice the 6-step Pixar system. Who is ready? Alexandra, you'll be the first.